the day. I got silver.
Rubbish.
Another pull tab.
What's up, YouTubers? Digging in Illinois here. And we have a new addition to the lineup here. Got the new Manticore we're going to be trying out. I wanted to try it out in some of my old spots that I know for sure I've hammered with the CTX and the Knox before to see if it could pull some more stuff out, but the wife and I decided we were going to buy another fixer-upper about 5.5 hours north of where we lived. So we're actually in a new house now. Also another Victorian. This one was built in 1875, and as far as I know it hasn't been hit. Well, not by me. Hopefully if it has been hit, it's not too hard so we can still find a few goodies out there. And I haven't turned this thing on yet. I haven't tried it out. I haven't I've only watched maybe 1 or 2 videos of air tests, so I'm not sure what the numbers are. I believe on the air test I've seen the penny dime range was like in the 70s, quarters and 80s. So it's up to a whole 40 degrees today, 48 I think. So we're gonna take it out in this new yard and see if we can find something. Just dig some random numbers, some signals, good repeatables, and see what they are. See if we can learn this machine. Hopefully it lives up to the hype. Let's go see what we can find. This is the new house, the new project we're working on, fixer-upper. Pretty good sized house and yard. Ronald Reagan actually ate dinner here back in I think the 60s in this bay window here. It used to be a restaurant called the Brick House. So hopefully there's some goodies left here in this big yard for us to find. I'm gonna fire this thing up and do a quick noise cancel. I need to figure out how to turn the auto tracking on for the ground balance. Let's see. Noise cancel. -9. We're supposed to hold this up off the ground a little bit. Leave that at 2. Ground balance, auto tracking on, and we're just going to leave it in stock mode for now until we know what we're doing. Alright, prepared. Let's go find some targets. This one's a little bit better. 67, 66. Pretty good solid tone. I'm guessing each one of these is like the Knox, where it's 2 inches per shovel. Saying about 4 inches deep. Let's see what a 667 is. I don't think that's high enough to be penny range, but not sure. What do we got? I moved it. That can't be what I was hearing. That's a screw. Must be something else in there. Don't think a screw would read that high. Definitely wasn't 4 inches. Unless that screw is throwing the depth gauge off. Where'd you go? Uh-huh. Piece of aluminum. Cast aluminum. Junk. Rubbish. Oh, we're still in the same hole after I took that, what I think was a piece of cast aluminum out of there. I went over, I was still getting another signal. This time I was reading in the 70s. So I kept digging. Found a coin in there. I don't know if that's a clad dime or what. I think it come up 75. It's like clad dime. 67. Alright, so that was a 75 on the numbers. Alright, on to the next. Got a good repeatable here in the 50s range, 56, 58. Not sure if there's anything good in that range or not, but the way that target's all over the place, so dead center in line, I'm gonna say it's probably junk. Probably can slaw. Hey, it's not, it's a coin. What was I reading? 50s? Or the 58? What reads 58? Zinkin? Oh, that's a Wheatie. I thought Wheaties rang up quite a bit higher than that. Yeah, it's definitely a wheat. It's an old one too, 1919. Yes. Why'd that ring in so low? Are they supposed to come in at 58? I don't think so. There's something else in there. Let's check. First old coin with the Equinox. I'm gonna have to figure out the numbers on this thing. Appears that was it. Came in at a 58. Well, maybe there's something next to it. Doesn't sound very good. $90 something. It's bouncing all over the place. I think that's junk. I guess we'll find out. Maybe that was throwing that in, or that weedy off. Shouldn't Wheaties be ringing up in the 70, low 70s? Come on. Tell me there's a root there. There we go. It sounded like junk, but I don't know. It's probably iron. If there's anything in here. It wasn't a very good signal. Still in there, deeper. There, something down there, way down there. Man, that's, what is that? That's over 11. This is 9. Might have been making that weedy ring a little bit lower because there's something right here next to it that's probably junk. Yep, there it is. It's a knife. I believe it's a knife. A really, really old one. Or a letter opener. Something. What's that ring up? Yes. Hardly read it. I think it's iron. Might have been making that wheat come in lower. It looks like a part of a knife. It was way down there too. Oh, might be more of it. Iron nail, square head. Something else in there. Lots of stuff in that hole. Another little piece of nail. Alright, I think we're done here. Got a wheat at 58, but I think it was ringing up low because of all the junk right here and the hole next to it. Let's see what else we can pull out of here. one in the 90s here, and the depth gauge is almost maxed out. If that's bouncing on iron, if that's just something really deep. Let's give it a shot. Maybe it's a really deep silver. 90 is an awful high number though. That's even higher than a quarter would be. See if that got it. Oh, it is down there. It's definitely deep. That's way over the pinpointer. That's a good 11 or 12 or more. Is it a nail? Or is it something good? Oh, I think I just seen a silver. Holy crap, that's deep. Merc. Look how deep that mark was. It came in like a 90. Weird. 43D. First silver with the Manticore. Man, that was a deep sucker too. I just don't know why the number seems so off. I don't think silver should be coming in 90. I'm glad I dug it though. Awesome. So we got a weedy and our first silver with the Manticore. Alright, we're gonna recheck that hole. Make sure there's not a silver dollar in there with it. Oh, that's it. Alright, on to the next. $54. $55. Sidewall. Moved it. It's out. Man, look at there. It's a coin. It's an Indian. Heck yeah. Now see, that's what I would expect in the 50s range, and that wheat earlier bring up, what was it, 58? Gotta learn the numbers. Be a little bit of a learning curve here. It's like, ooh, that's an old Indian. Oldie. 1864. 1864. That's the oldest coin on the property so far. That was about what? Oh, probably 6, 7. Cool. First time out with the Manticore. Got an Indian, silver Merc, and a wheat so far. And I don't know what the hell I'm doing with it yet, so I say that's a pretty good start for not knowing the machine yet. See what else we can find. This one's a little bouncy in the 40s range, but it's reading super deep. I'm hearing iron in there, but I'm hearing the other tone as well. And it looks like it's showing two different targets there. I'm gonna go ahead and dig it, see. Since it's so deep, normally I probably wouldn't dig that. It's just too bouncy. I'll say it's for a deep nail. I hear it. Definitely deep. It's at least 9 or 10 anyway. Pretty sure it's gonna be iron. Come on, root. It's gonna be freaking roots. Alright, gotta get the big shovel. Really? I think I moved it. Holy crap, is that a coin? It's too thick. What is that? Yeah, it is. It's an Indian. Wow, I'm glad I dug that. That's a fatty, look. It's a fatty. I think I've only ever dug one other fatty Indian. What was that ringing up? I don't remember. 1863. Fatty. Cool. That's only my second ever fatty Indian. Yeah, that was at least 9 or 10. Thought it was gonna be bouncing off an iron nail down there. I can't remember what I was reading. Now I'm going to go back and look at the camera. Awesome. 2 Indians, a Merc, a wheat. Not a bad day so far. Manticore. Well, I had to turn the camera right back on because I went to fill in my hole, rechecked the dirt right in front of it, and I got another signal in here. Reading 64, 63. Maybe there was 2 Indians in one hole. Yeah, look at there. Another Indian? 2 Indians in one freaking hole. Wow. It's not a fatty like the other one, but 1883 Indian. 3 Indians, 1 mark, 1 wheat. I want to find me some silver this old. I think there's going to be some here. Better check this hole again. Might be a spill. No, I think it was just the 2 in 1 hole. Man, that's awesome. On to the next. Another really deep one here. Man, the trucks on this freaking road are loud. This one's reading, well, it's kind of all over the place. It was reading in the 70s and 80s. Lots of junk around it. See if I can pinpoint it. Just want to go over here. I'm getting a 93.95 here. I'm gonna try this one. Should be some large cents in this yard. Uh-oh, what was that? That looked like a coin right there. Or is that the impression one? That's a coin. Right there. Weedy. Numbers were bouncy, but the tone sounded good back and forth. It's not an old one. It's like 56. 56. 2 wheats, 3 Indians, 1 mark. This is a better signal here. 83, 81, 83, so 6 inches. Let's say this is definitely not a penny. Could be a clad dime. I don't know. I don't know these numbers yet. I don't see no silver. Don't see anything. I see a nail. Surely that's not what I was hearing. It sounded way too good to be a nail. There's no way. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Something else. Oh, yep, there's a coin. That's a dime. Clad. 77 clad dime with a nail. Ring up high. Got a little bit of daylight left, so we're gonna try something else here real quick. Try the CTX, which I'm much more proficient with. And if I get a target, then I'll go back over it with the Manticore and see what it says. Or the same area that we just hit. Alright, I got a singer, a screamer here on the CTX. I know is probably almost certainly going to be a coin. Absolutely no doubt. 6 inches, 1243. It's probably a wheat. Right there. So I'm going to set this one down. Actually, I'll turn it off so I don't get no interference. And we'll see what the core says. Yep. Look at that. 82, 81, 82, 83. Core's picking it up. Deeper. Still not hearing it. Wait a minute, it's in the plug. There it is. Clad dime. Both machines heard it perfectly. Let's try one more. Get another coin with the CTX. 6 inches. I'm trying to find some deeper ones, but both of these have been about 6 inches. Right there. Let's see what the core says. Maybe we get another warmer day. It's gonna get cold here soon, next couple days. When it warms up again, I'll bring the Nox out and we'll do all three, the Nox, the Manticore, and the CTX. Let's give me a 69. It's kind of bouncing all over the place on the VDI. 91, 81, 86. I thought this thing was supposed to be like deadly accurate with the numbers. I mean, the sound is definitely good. But with the CTX, I can definitely tell that is either going to be a wheat penny or a clad dime. With that, with the Manticore, I can tell there's a good target there, but I don't have any clue what. Bouncing all the way from the 70s to the 90s. Could just be user error. I haven't learned it yet. I was hoping the Manticore would have the same kind of ID accuracy as the CTX and the old E-Tracks. The E-Tracks are really good. They're just slow. It's probably a penny. Clad dime. Moved it. Oh, there it is. Weedy. Wheat penny, 5 or 6 inches deep. Both of them heard it, but the Manticore was very jumpy on the ID for some reason. Could be something else in the hole, like iron. I don't know, but the CTX didn't have any problem pulling it out of there if it is next to something. Okay, well, another wheat. See, this one will be an interesting one for the Manticore. I think what I have here is one that's being masked. The CTX. I can hear a good tone in there. And I'm seeing 2 targets here, 1 iron and 1 good. I think there might be a coin in there with a nail or something. Right here, let's see what the Manticore says. Could just be falsing on deep nail. It's hitting it too, way up in the top 90s range, and it's way over here. Let's see what this one is. It could be falsing on a nail. I don't remember how deep that said it was. Oh, something's there. Look at that. That was being masked. Can you believe that? Either that or it was on edge. Could hardly get that squeak in there with the CTX, and you see the 2 targets on the screen. But I've gotten pretty good with the CTX, so I can usually tell when it's masking something or something good next to something junk. I bet you if I search that hole, there's probably a nail or something there, or this was on the edge, or both. But Manticore did read it. It was just reading off the charts in the 90s. Not sure if I would dig that in the wild or not. It was repeatable, so I probably would have. But pretty good day, I say. It's getting dark. We'll do some more tests with the Manticore versus the CTX versus the Nox later when we have more time as warms back up. But yeah, for the first time ever using the Manticore, pulled silver, 3 Indians, including a fatty bronze, some wheats. Can't beat that for a first time out. I know there's got to be some older silvers here, just running out of daylight. So See you guys in the next one.